The sound of Mindanao. Ethnicity, tradition, Philippines. Mindanao is the second largest island in the country, with 94,630 square kilometers, having 25 provinces, and is considered to be the 8th most populous island in the world. From these 25 provinces in Mindanao is Lanao del Sur, with 39 municipalities. And from these 39 municipalities springs Kapatagan. The first municipality of Lanao del Sur, and touted as the show window to the world in terms of peace and development. Kapatagan, as the name implies, is a lowland area. For years, Kapatagan carries the image of war, of disorder, of fear. Even if Kapatagan was declared a municipality in 1991, under Parliamentary Bill No. 1087, there was no visible local government unit that people can run to for help. No concrete roads, only footpaths. One needs to ride a horse, which was the only means of transportation then to cross the thick foliage. No basic services like electricity, water, toilets, health centers. And, unfortunately, there was absolutely nothing that the people of Kapatagan can be proud of. There was zero data of what Kapatagan was. They just lived a remote and simple life, away from development and modernization. Schools back then were not easily accessible to the people. Long walks, missed classes, and safety of one's life was always on the alert. Quack doctors were more popular then for alternative cure, because hospitals were not an option. Modern living was not a common idea for the people of Kapatagan. No recreation cinemas, restaurants, and parks. For them, these were just fantasies. The real life for them is farming, tilling the lands, fishing, walking on foot to go about their businesses, and training for armed groups. They needed to be prepared for any armed struggle between clans, which were very rampant in their area. And the clashes between the government of the Republic of the Philippines against the Moro National Liberation Front and the Moro Islamic Liberation Front. But through all these almost hopeless situations, Kapatagan will rise from nothing to something that the next generation will be very proud of. She is Mayor Raida Bansil Maglangit. Mayor Raida is no ordinary person. Born in a political family, a lineage of sultanates, and a father that fought with the MNLF against the government. Mayor Raida is packaged with the blood of a royalty and a fighter at the same time. With this personality, Mayor Raida has the capacity to dream and make that dream come true. She is bent on doing it for her backlogged hometown. Witnessing and feeling the pain of deprivation from government assistance, Mayor Raida had to make something out of herself. Bringing with her the Muslim tradition and love for her people, she equipped herself with the teaching of the Holy Quran and became an internationally acclaimed Holy Quran reader. Still, she longed for something better. Raida started helping the people of Kapatagan as an ordinary citizen, but with the conviction of a leader and public servant. She made her way to ask support from people that she believed could help improve their beloved municipality. From the support given, Raida personally supervised her very first successful project, the Road and Culverts Project. But in the year 2000, an all-out war was declared by the Estrada government against the Moro Islamic Liberation Front. The declaration wiped out Kapatagan, turning the hopeful municipality into a ghost town. Again, Raida started soliciting support from the ARMM governor and went home with trucks of relief goods. While helping her devastated people, her heart was torn to see the images of hopelessness. She never imagined the people of Kapatagan to live in evacuation centers and be content with doleouts from other people and agencies. Then she single-handedly moved her things to the only building left from the ruins of war, the mosque. With this decision, she earned the respect of people and the Philippine Marines. Soon, Kapatagananons followed her and came back to rebuild Kapatagan. Raida's unwavering hope became the strength of the people of Kapatagan, realizing that change is the best venue for development. And Raida Maglangit was the best person to implement that change. In 2001, Raida Bansil Maglangit became the first woman local chief executive of Kapatagan. Driven by dreams, Mayor Raida wasted no time. She made her presence felt in Kapatagan. Now that the people and the Marines are one in supporting the strong-willed mayor of Kapatagan, Mayor Raida sees no more stopping and backing out to realize her passion to uplift the lives and living condition of Kapatagan. She started by reaching out to her political nemesis, making them realize that war was not an option in the new government. Then she went to the national agencies and asked to fund the unfinished projects of Kapatagan. For Mayor Raida, every second counts. Simultaneously, she worked on both the physical development and manpower skills of her LGU staff. Little by little, Kapatagan rose from being lost to having a share of successes in the region. The once feared municipality became the zone of peace in 2002. Local leaders pushed community dialogues and consultations. RIDO cases were settled, and ordinances against gambling and drinking were implemented. NGO partners helped to build peace and rehabilitate conflict-affected communities. Infrastructures like roads and buildings, livelihood, and basic services. Mayor Raida's governance is a participatory leadership. She enjoins all sectors to contribute and fast-track the development of Kapatagan. With the leadership of Mayor Raida, Kapatagan was transformed. From conflict to unity and participation. From nothing to knowledge-based manpower. And from hopelessness to envisioning the future of success. Now, Kapatagan is unrecognizable to those who still thought that the place was remote and underdeveloped. One must visit the place to see for themselves the big difference. Kapatagan is now a progressive municipality. As Mayor Raida achieved the first level of her big dreams to Kapatagan, ending war and empowering peace, organizing the local government and its records, and setting the minds of her constituents to dream and act accordingly to the fulfillment of these dreams, not for themselves, but for the people living in their municipality. As Mayor Raida closes the first chapter of her visions to the people of Kapatagan, she hopes to see that the next chapter be a fulfillment of a dream, that Kapatagan will stand and be the bearer of peace for the whole of the ARMM region.
Masaya na ako na matatapos na rin yung term ko na meron akong nagawang tulong para sa mga taga-Kapatagan. Gusto ko pa rin, marami akong naitulong kahit hindi na ako mayor, pero yung papalit na mayor, mas marami pa siyang gagawin. Gusto ko lang iparating sa mga taga-Kapatagan ang aking taus-pusong pasasalamat sa patuloy na pagtitiwala nila, pagsuporta nila sa akin sa 9 years na nanilbihan ako dito.
It is not easy, but it is possible.